And you know what? Look at the how that card got 85. Look at the word official at the top above the logo.
Been cut. So it's actually the card has been sliced from the top corner. So that's a bit unusual on itself. How can they get 85?
Yeah. Well, the card must be in pristine condition. But anyway, that's probably outside of their grading realm. Next up, I have got a WWF Nintendo Entertainment System original WrestleMania sealed WATA graded 8.5 video game. Now that's a great piece. That is on sale now on eBay for $2,199.99. Don't forget the 99 cents USD. Buy it now. But that's a good investment. I think that is a very, very good investment. I wonder how our old mate, is it the dentist or the physio who spent like $1 million on graded video games, and he was already up. It'd be interesting to follow that one up.
It'd be very interesting. I remember that guy. I wonder if he's won or lost.
He was a dentist, right? But I remember it was. I think he had an interview with the Major Pod Boys, and they said, "Would you sell?" And he said, "If someone offered me $5 million today, he goes, I still wouldn't take it. It's so far away from what these games will be worth one day." Like he had all original Mario Brothers and all the original Nintendo games sealed and graded.
I love the question. I saw there was a few people posting games in the group this week. I love the question that people said: who doesn't open a brand new game? Like that's why they're even more rare, because who gets a new Nintendo game or a new a Super Nintendo game and then doesn't take the plastic wrap off and actually put the cartridge into the machine?
Yeah.
So they would be so limited in number, because the only people who would do that is people who see scope for future value, or on an off chance that you got a double of something you already had and you just put it away and left it for a while.
Yeah. Well, you're an employee and you were proud of it and kept it in the attic.
Yeah. But even then,
I was pretty lucky. I picked up a WrestleMania, the one after the one I just showed, a WrestleMania Nintendo system and a Royal Rumble Super Nintendo system. I bought both of them mint and sealed years ago, probably four years ago, and had them graded, and they're graded high, and the prices of them went, like I paid well under $100 each for them with shipping. So I was pretty lucky to get on them. Well, that wraps up what's online, mate. Anything else from you?
No, mate, that's all good.
All right, let's move on to Fig preview and review.
It's time to review a Fig from today or the past. Which will it be? Stay tuned to find out.
Mate, this is the last week of Legends.
Last week, yes. I think we're going to end it on a banger here. This is a great series. Great series.
Oh, let's bring it up and we'll talk it through. So Legends, was it series 12? Is it 12?
No, series 10.
10, sorry, 10. And really sought after figures this range. We've got the Diamond Dallas Page. We've got the John Cena in the orange and blue trunks, the big man Van Vader, and we have Brutus the Barber Beefcake, both chase and non-chase with the tag team belt. Beautiful set of figures, this one. Only one I didn't personally think I needed in my collection was John Cena. What about you, James?
Yeah, look, I only needed the Brutus. I've got the Brutus variant in my collection. Great figure. Brutus is such a toyetic figure. He's sensational. Vader I didn't get, probably a bit outside my scope. Diamond Dallas Page, I don't think that's the right Legends attire for him, to be honest with you. I think that's probably more at the back end of his career. And John Cena, to me, he's great, but he's not a legend yet. I personally think you're a legend once you retire, right? But I think they were just clutching at straws, squeezing John Cena in there.
Yes, well, there's always got to find a way of just pushing somebody in, like the Hurricane, into a series just to bulk it out. I have the Vader and the Brutus. I think I didn't get the DDP because it was just too hard to find, and I also felt the same thing. I just didn't quite need that looking DDP in my collection. But super cool set. For me, pick of the figures is the Brutus. Yeah,
absolutely. Well, you go the normal one. I'll go the variant. That's our pick.
Beauty. Good one, mate. Good review.
Well, what are we going to discuss next week?
Jack's Series 1.
Yeah. Well, let's talk offline and work that one out, because we'll have to get to the bottom of that. All right. Well, let's get into. Actually, now let's hear another word from our major sponsor.
Coming towards the ring,
Mattel, Jax, Hasbro, LJN, Remco, Super 7. Are you looking for a store that stacks all the latest and greatest wrestling figures? Then look no further, because Go Figure Collectibles has everything you're looking for. Jeff and the team at Go Figure Collectibles are always filling the shelves with the latest releases and buying up old cherished collections to fulfill any vintage collection needs. Visit them online at gofigurecollectibles.com.au, or if you're in the Melbourne area, go check out their store at 104 Bakers Road, Coburg, North Victoria, and introduce yourself to Jeff and the team. Plus, Wrestling with Figure podcast listeners can use the code FDU5 to save 5% off your next purchase store-wide. That's Go Figure Collectibles.
it's question time. It's question time. It's time to ask the boys a question. What's on your mind? Let us know and we will tell you the answer.
Time to answer the hard-hitting questions, Chris. Are you ready?
Mate, I'm always ready.
This one's from Brett Amos. What's the best fig hunt bargain you have ever picked up? Great question.
Bart gun, $5 at the Warwick shop Swamp Mate when I was about 12.
There you go.
I didn't know at the time that figure would then be going on to be worth probably 25 times that. But I bought it loose and I had to choose. I'll never forget, there was 3 figures and I had to choose one with the $5 that I had. And I chose the Bart gun and thought I'd try and find the other one, Billy, and get the smoking guns. And unfortunately, never found the Billy until later on in my collecting gig.
Well, I'm gonna share two, right? One's more sentimental, and one I've just already shared, which is about the video games. I feel like I picked up those video games at an absolute bargain, well under $100 each. Whereas I know now, that one I just shared with you before in What's Online, that's going for a couple of thousand, right? So
yeah,
that's one. But the second one was, I remember finding Anvil in my local toy mate down in Sydney, and just being ecstatic. And it honestly felt like a kid again, walking into the store and finding a figure you weren't expecting that was there. Did I get it for a bargain? I have no idea. But just that the feeling it gave me, I was like, yes, awesome. I've picked up, rather than buying it online or, having to buy it off someone else overseas, I actually found one in store. So that to me felt like a bargain, because it made me feel like it gave me that thrill.
A very good question, Bretty.
It is. Okay, next one is from Brett again. Now this is a no-brainer. What is your favorite title belt?
Winged Eagle.
Yeah, Winged Eagle.
Do we need it? Why wouldn't you write the question, why is the Winged Eagle your favorite title belt?
Well, why is the Winged Eagle your favorite title belt, Chris?
Because it is the most iconic of my childhood and the time. And you know what? You want to fix wrestling, go back to having one world championship and make it the Winged Eagle again. That's the first way. The first step to fixing all problems in wrestling, one world heavyweight championship, which is the Winged Eagle.
Yep. I'm gonna answer that question, or both of those questions actually. So Winged Eagle for sure. I love that belt because it brings back so many nostalgic memories. That's from the golden era of WWF. And I'm going to say, let's pick our top 3 belts. For me, it's the Winged Eagle, the Intercontinental, and then I've got to say the big gold from WCW. That's a cool looking belt.
See, I would go Winged Eagle, Intercontinental belt, and if I could choose any Intercontinental, it would be the yellow strap.
Yep.
And then I would have the original tag team titles from WWF.
Yep. Yeah, very good. Very good. All right, last question from Jay Fritchley. If there was anything you could change about how a figure is made, like articulation, things like that, what figure would you want to change and how would you change it?
Removable hats on Hasbros and retros.
Yeah, that's a good change about a figure's made.
Why,
Like articulation.
at this point of our lives, do we have to have hats stuck on Cowboy Bob Orton's head?
Well, I'm gonna say, to me, the biggest letdown in my collecting career has been the Hulk Rules Hogan Mattel figure. A figure we spoke about for many, many years, and a figure we needed. And when it finally comes out, it's absolute dog shit of a face, a terrible head. Yet they release another 5 other Hogans that are just perfect. I just don't get that. So for me, I tell them to go back and change all the figures that you should do better, but you didn't.
Yeah.
Go and fix it.
And
Go fix it up.
There's a lot of things that if you look at each line, you look at Hasbro line, why do we have jumpers? Like,
yeah.
the jumpers, like, look at the rockers. The rockers could have been so much better.
Yeah. Well, so could have Hawk from LOD.
Yeah.
But someone like
Ultimate Warrior
Superfly,
1.
yeah, that doesn't make sense at all. That does not make sense.
The most annoying thing about Superfly, Jimmy Snuka, or Warrior 1 was if you were having a match, you couldn't pin them because their arms were always up.
Yes. Well, that's it for Q&A. What's your favourite question?
Definitely the Fritch, the last one, because I'm not giving favourite question to Brett Amos.
Okay. Sorry, Brett, you lose. Jay Fritchley, congratulations. You are this week's winner. Well, that wraps up Q&A.
It's a good show, mate.
Good show. Short and sweet. Well, that'll do us again, guys, for another week. Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you to everyone that has left us a 5-star review on Apple. Please, if you enjoy the show and you enjoy the community and you want to be a part of this great podcast and listen to two gibberers talk about their collections and collecting around the world and give some Aussies and New Zealanders a plug, subscribe to the show, give us a 5-star review. It helps us get the name out there, and we would greatly, greatly appreciate it. It takes about 30 to 60 seconds. Check out our website at wrestlingwithfigs.com. Check out all our social media accounts on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and always use the hashtag #TheHuntNeverEnds, because you know why, Chris?
Never ends, mate.
It never bloody ends. Thanks once again, guys, and we will see you in the toy aisle.
See you soon, everybody.